welcome to the construction site that is Auckland International Airport. As Auckland prepares for the future, they are redeveloping the international and domestic terminal under one roof. It should be amazing when finished, but meanwhile it's a little messy. Come with us today as we fly off to Singapore and review Air New Zealand again. It's been nearly 6 months since we've flown them. Last time it was spectacular. Let's see if they can do it again. After all, good airlines are those that are consistent. Let's see what they're like on their premium economy service through to Singapore.
Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out.
The Air New Zealand premium check-in was closed for renovations, but they had set up a temporary solution. The process was smooth, and we then proceeded to the invitation-only priority security lane, and literally we were through security in just over 5 minutes. And before we knew it, we were making our way up the escalators to the Air New Zealand business class lounge. Now, your premium economy ticket doesn't get you into the lounge, but our Star Alliance status did. The food offering is good. The lounge is incredibly busy, and it can be very hard to find a seat at times. And look, it's not in the same league as a Qatar or an Emirates lounge, but they have a good selection of wine and beer. It's a perfect sound. And before we knew it, it was time to board. We grabbed a couple of the jet plane lollies that is a New Zealand favourite. Dramatic view of the Air New Zealand livery, framed nicely by the terminal window. It's a stunning livery with the silver fern and the kuru on its tail. Auckland International Terminal is easy to navigate. It's 5 to 10 minutes walk to the furthest gate. Great duty-free shopping. And it won't be long for our first view of the 7879, which will be taking us to Singapore today. Air New Zealand has 14 currently, 8 on order, and we're all looking forward to the delivery of the new aircraft with the new business class seats and the business luxe product.
Premier customers, rows 1 to 9. That's our
First glimpse of the premium economy seat, 50% more recline than in economy, with a 41-inch pitch, a 9-inch recline, and a seat width of 19.3 inches. It's just so good to have these hot towels back. It doesn't matter how often I travel, I frequently forget to put my compression socks on before I get on the aeroplane, which makes it so much more difficult, but I swear by them. It's so good to have the compression socks on. It's never really easy to get them on, but once they're on, for a man of my age, it just makes things so much safer. But it's a mission. I really should learn to get it on before I get on the plane, but I just forgot today. Right, well that's me sorted. No DVTs on this flight.
If an emergency were to happen during takeoff or landing, tighten your seatbelt and adopt the recommended...
Always enjoy the Air New Zealand safety videos, they're quite fun. A very quick taxi today to holding point runway 23 left, past the domestic terminal, which will be incorporated in the international terminal revamp. Rolling now 23 left. Call sign today is New Zealand 284. The engines are the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000. As we took off, I found myself thinking about the 2 business class flights that I did with Air New Zealand recently and comparing them with the premium economy product. I found myself asking, could Air New Zealand's premium economy be so good that it's a better option than the business class? I mean, if you have Star Alliance status, you get the lounge, and with premium economy you get the premium check-in, the priority baggage, and the priority boarding. Is Air New Zealand's business class that much better to justify the price difference with their current business class seat? I think the next 10 hours will help me decide if premium economy is Air New Zealand's sweet spot.
Out of Auckland, and I thought it was time to have a look at the Air New Zealand Amenity kit. They've moved away from the plastic kit onto a cardboard, which is great, good for recycling. Let's have a look. It's always quite exciting. It's like opening a Christmas gift. Here we go. Really funky socks. I love the colour of these socks. Really nice little pen, again sort of made out of wood, cardboard rather than plastic. We've got great earplugs. Now if you need an eye shade, you can ask for one of those. Good wood toothbrush, handy little toothpaste, and the seed oil Manuka water hand and body cream, which is really good. Today, like always in premium economy, you get the headset. Look, this is where Air New Zealand let themselves down. They're not noise cancelling, so I always use my Bose. In fact, I don't leave home without them. Now, should we have a look at the menu? The menu tonight, actually for lunchtime, because it's lunchtime, is really good. Let me get my glasses. The menu today for the flight, we have a lunch and a dinner service. For lunch, 3 choices: slow cooked lamb, or such chicken with steamed rice, or the hapuka. For me, I can't fly Air New Zealand and not have the lamb. It's usually so good. And for dinner, as we fly into Singapore tonight, 3 choices again: the coconut lime salmon, that sounds really yummy, the beef brisket with Japanese sake butter, or the roasted chicken with saffron sauce and fresh thyme mash. Gosh, all of those sound really good. But I think I'll go with the beef brisket. I have no doubt Monique will go with the salmon. This is a lovely menu. Drinks, I think I'll start off with the New Zealand wine. What a lovely lunch and dinner menu. So I don't make a habit of taking people into the bathroom usually with me, but the Air New Zealand artwork that they have in their bathrooms I think is pretty cool. Found myself looking at some of the titles, including Why Kiwis Have Such Long Noses, The Pride in the Haka, and some reference to the Mile High Club, whatever that means. Well, that's enough for the toilet. Back to our comfortable seats. So this looks like a really lovely lunch tray. We've got the prosciutto ham as the appetizer. We've got the lovely lamb as the main. Served on a single tray, which is fine for premium economy. What I love about Air New Zealand is that this squeezable butter, it just makes it so easy to get it on your bread. I'm continuing with my rosé. We've got cutlery, which is silverware, which is lovely, and then we've got a panna cotta dessert that looks superb. Now let's taste it. Well, the main course was amazing. Monique's really enjoying the wine, as am I, the rosé from Hawke's Bay. Can't go wrong with the good New Zealand rosé. Now, I've eaten my main, and so now it's time to try the panna cotta. And it should be quite yummy. I'll let you know. Pretty amazing. Yum. I haven't met a dessert that I don't enjoy, but that's particularly good.
brought to you by Premium Economy and Air New Zealand. Monique is probably not going to have her dessert, which is great because ultimately I get to have seconds. Free Wi-Fi on the Air New Zealand 787. They also serve a really great mid-flight snack, which was just delightful. So the second meal is spectacular. Monique's going with the coconut limes salmon and the chicken noodle entree and another glass of the rosé.
As you can see, the salmon is delicious.
So let's try the brisket. It's outstanding. It sort of falls to pieces in your mouth. I'm going to try the rice. Rice is always really hard in an aircraft meal. That's pretty good too. Another amazing meal. We have commenced our descent into Singapore. Quite a dramatic sky as we start the first phase of the approach. Please watch the video to the end for my review on this flight, and please give us your feedback. If I've got something wrong, let me know, and don't hesitate to challenge my thinking. And finally, please subscribe to the channel. We're targeting 1,000 subscribers by Christmas. Now, do I feel Air New Zealand's premium economy product is a better proposition over their current business class? Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong, the business class product is good, but their seat is the most awkward in the sky. Very limited personal storage, it's a narrow confined space, it's exposed to the cabin, no direct window view. In the lie-flat configuration, it is a good bed, but in the seat configuration, it's disappointing and there's no middle ground. Now, there is a superior food and wine offering, but the lack of soft products like noise-cancelling headsets, pyjamas that most other competitors offer is letting them down. But you do get tremendous Airpoints and status points bonuses, which certainly help maintain your gold or elite status. However, the price differential from premium economy to business with the current product, in my opinion, is unjustified. Air New Zealand's premium economy is its sweet spot. It's a perfect combination of quality product at a reasonable price. Now, will the business class offering change soon? Absolutely, with the introduction of the new business class seats and the introduction of the business luxe product. But it's got to go further. You've got to add those soft products like noise cancelling, headphones and the pyjamas. The competitors do. They've got to get ahead of the curve. Well, hello and welcome to Singapore International Airport. That was another very good flight. The mark of any really good airline is consistency, and that was another good flight. The aircraft was clean, great hardware, the seats were really comfortable, the food was again a highlight. And what really made it again was the cabin crew. They were just really engaging and interested in looking after the passengers. Air New Zealand Premium Economy, highly recommended? Absolutely. I'm Ewan Wilson. I love to travel.